Hi there, Pisces. Feeling Grasshopper here to do your October monthly reading. High Priestess. Of course, it's Pisces. So you are in your element this month. Wow. Reversed. It is reversed. Okay. So Pisces, whatever's happening this month and currently in your life is distracting you to the point where you're somewhat detached from your gut, you know? And wait, let's have one more. But besides, the hermit is about allowing one's intuition guide them, but also having a good connection with your higher self and being able to listen to your own voice and the voice of spirit. You see that requires a certain level of calm in your heart and mind. You know, when things are chaotic around you, there should be a calm and a stillness inside of you that you can go to help lead you in life and through difficulties and through the conundrums of life. And it being reversed is like you are not doing that. But first, you have the high priestess here, which is Pisces. Like, don't forget who you are. You are Pisces. You are the most intuitive sign of the zodiac. Don't forget to utilize your gift, is what Hermit reversed is saying. Okay. Hmm. Not reversed. Okay. Pisces, it can be very, very difficult to hear your inner voice when there's all sorts of negative self talk going on. Because the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords absolutely talks about negative self talk. You have a feeling of being left out in the cold, right? We all know Five of Pentacles is the being left out in the cold card. They're barefoot in a blizzard outside of a church, you know. This is one of the most paradoxical cards in the deck. It's like they are just fine. They're outside of uh sanctuary, but there they are like suffering just outside of the church. This is Pisces, you having difficulty seeing the forest for the trees. It's like something difficult comes along and you're bogged down in the difficulty instead of drawing into yourself and leading yourself out of it, right? Because if this were upright, you would not get this card. This lantern would have led you to the door of the church, so to speak, right? And there would have been none of this, oh no, terrible. It would have been like, oh, look, there's a church. I can go in there and get some help and get a hot meal and maybe a bed and you know, there's solutions here that you're not seeing because you're focusing on the negative, is what this is saying. Here we are, really anxious over the negative. The Nine of Swords, for those of you who are just listening and not watching. Um, the Hierophant is in the center. High Priestess and the Hierophant together. And they're in a diagonal line here. This is like the Hierophant showing up here in the middle of your reading is like, you should know better. You are above all of this. The negative self-talk and you know, this difficulty that you're in, Pisces, should not be a problem for you because you're above it. You are an accomplished, uh, wise, and intuitively gifted person. You should know that you have a line to spirit and that spirit will help lead you out of this, and your inner guidance will help you, but you're not utilizing it. Mhm. Okay, so Six of Swords is talking about, and it's under the Five of Pentacles. So this is you finally realizing how to navigate out of this, but not before you are suffering quite a bit. And suffering, okay, maybe that's too harsh of a term because we're not talking about terrible catastrophes happening in this month. That's not, it's like, what I mean is that you're going to steer your way out of this finally, but not before you make it too difficult. You're making it a little difficult for yourself in the beginning by catastrophizing it. And yeah, Aquarius was a little bit like that too this month. If you have Aquarius in your chart, go have a look. Um, okay. Mhm. The Emperor. Again, and in this diagonal here, and attached to the Hierophant is that, you are perfectly capable of dealing with whatever difficulties that you come across in this month. Like you are far above the difficulties. You just have to realize that. You can deal with them just fine. You know this saying, making a mountain out of a molehill? You'll be fine, Pisces. Just look within and you'll be able to, that mountain will shrink very quickly. Okay. Ten of Wands. Okay. not reversed. Ten of Pentacles is again talking about things that make you feel overburdened. But it's sandwiched in between the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. This is being powerful and capable of dealing with things. Knight of Cups is about moving towards one's desires, right? This is kind of saying, again, that things aren't as bad as they seem. You're on course to accomplishing things. You just can't be thinking negatively. You're almost there. This guy is almost to the castle here. So it's like, yeah, he feels he's out of breath, he's overburdened, but, you know, he's getting there, is all I can say about that. The Queen of Wands is about optimism and looking towards the future. This is about the Queen of Wands never gets bogged down in, you know, in difficulty in the present. If there's a difficulty, she'll deal with it, and she's focused on, wonderful things that she knows is going to happen in the future. She's not trying to get, you know, bogged down in difficulty. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment. When it's over the Nine of Swords, it's like, oh, everything's bad. No, and then there's like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? Everything's fine. You know, this is like life happens. It's fine. In fact, we're going to put life happens in the title because I think that's the key word of the reading. These are ours? No. Reversed? No. Seven of Cups is you have several ways to deal with this. Seven of Cups talks about opportunity. Um, so this is kind of addressing the Five of Pentacles, like, why are you despairing? You've got plenty of ways out of this. You have plenty of options. Oh, whoops, wrong deck. And look at the Seven of Cups here. I don't think that's a mistake. Just gonna put this up here. Five of Pentacles. You see this little diagonal here? It's like anxiety over not having solutions or feeling like you don't have solutions to a problem and being overburdened. It's like But then you have the emperor and the hierophants also attached to it. Like, what do you mean you're left out in the cold? You're an emperor. Just go to your castle. You're fine. Hierophant, you are, fully knowledgeable and wise to get yourself out of this five of uh pentacles. Also, there's a that's interesting. Remember we talked about the castle here? I know this sounds kind of weird and convoluted, but it was brought to my attention, so I have to say it. We talked about the emperor here. He's on his throne, he's in his castle. You have the next card that it's attached to, the Ten of Wands. This person walking to a castle. It's like you have sanctuary here, but here we have the Hierophant, which is, a high priest, um, where his domain is the church here. It's like his castle. What do you mean that you're in the cold outside of your castle? You understand? Like, there's not really a problem here. Huh. Wow. Spirit is really not playing with you, not reversed. But really, this is spirit consoling you. This is like, it's okay, Pisces, you're okay, right? Okay. Eight of Wands. And it's attached to the Ten of Wands here. Okay, so Pisces, there's going to be a lot going on. You're overwhelmed. That's very clear. There's going to be a lot happening. You're going to feel like you can't deal with it all, but you absolutely can. You're an emperor here. Emperor is the CEO of his own life. Nothing comes along, comes by an emperor that he can't handle with ease. You know, you just take one task at a time and you'll get through it. What's up? Okay. Oh, yeah. Six of Pentacles is give yourself a break, Pisces. Don't beat yourself up this month. Okay. What was that I said? Life happens. Right. The key words are life happens and don't be so hard on yourself. You'll get through it just fine. Okay? I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comments section. Pisces, let's hear about it. Let's talk, uh, not just to me, but to each other. If you guys are having difficulty this month, then, talk about it. I'll be right there in the comments section to answer you. And not just with one or two words either. I really do answer you. Okay, so if there's something on your mind, don't hold back. Um, Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. Um, it really uplifts me and really helps with my morale because being a YouTube content creator is pretty difficult. The algorithm is not kind to us, and you know, the one antidote to that difficulty is hearing from my viewers. It makes me happy. So, looking forward to seeing you there. Um, if you're really thinking about helping this channel, which you can also do. Oh, did I say like and subscribe, please? Yes. Um, sorry, it's starting to get late for me. I'm trying to get readings done, and I'm starting to lose it. So anyway, I'm glad I got through this one pretty clearly. So this will probably be my last reading of the evening. Anyway, what you can also do is go to the playlist section. I have plenty of playlists made. There is a Pisces section, Pisces playlist, um, and many others to choose from. Choose one and put it on as background noise with autoplay on while you do your daily tasks. Even as you're winding down and in bed, you can have it playing in the background because watch hours are everything for a growing small YouTube channel. Okay? Um, Shout out to all my viewers. I really appreciate all of you. Um, my English speakers, US, UK, Canada, Australia, I see you in my analytics and I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. My non English speakers, Spanish, Portuguese speakers, um, Filipinos, and Indians. I also see you in my analytics. You guys blow me away. Thank you so much for your support. Um, to the Hindi speaker that asked me to dub my videos, excellent idea and definitely put on my to-do list, but dubbing is very expensive and not possible to do right now. But I ask that you stay with the channel, help it grow, and as it grows, I'll be able to afford dubbing. We'll get there together. Okay? So thank you. Um, I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.